Good morning. Good morning. It's Thursday, the 30th of June. It's taken me 30 days to get the date and the day off in one go. So good morning. Cheers. I just made myself a cup of tea. Thursdays for me are normally bunny day, so that's probably why I've got my bunny mug. And I haven't got him today. The reason being is I had the opportunity to book on a workshop, and it was, I won't tell you because I'll share it with you later. Unfortunately, the lady has contracted coronavirus, so it was cancelled, and I think I found out Monday. And my daughter she hadn't decided what she was going to do. She was going to either take the day off because they're going away for the weekend and just have an extra day, do all the packing and all that kind of thing that we have to do, or put him in nursery. And as it turned out, she'd put him into nursery, and it's a business, so you can't book him in and then expect to get your money back or credit or whatever. So that's where he's gone. So yes, we have had a bit of a funny morning in the sense of, I'm sorry if I keep going on about this Arga. I'll take you somewhere else and I'll show you. We've turned the Arga off, and then this is what we're cooking, and we just keep laughing. We feel like we're, when you first start out and you don't have everything that you need. Just have a look at this. So this is the Arga that was here in the house when we first moved in, and both of us have always wanted one. We're both keen cooks, but the heat that billows out is just amazing. And it's lovely and cosy, in the autumn and the winter. And Bronte normally sits there, and when she allows the other dogs, they're allowed on there. But with the and in the UK, we have very seasonal weather during the course of the day. So it takes a couple of days for it to cool. When you turn it off, it takes a couple of days to cool down, and then it will take a couple of days to sort of get up to the proper heat. It's not as easy as if you've got an electric cooker, say, and you switch it on and switch it off. Plus the the cost of running it and everything. My husband worked it out, and it's just extortionate. So we've been brave enough, but it also means that we can give it a deep clean like the outside, but that oven, which is the roasting oven, is absolutely boiling. There's no way you could clean it, and so that's going to be done, and just a bit of maintenance. He wants to have a look at the seals and things. Oh, this is where I keep my water, so that my boiled water, so I can put my kettles. And this is what we've got to cook on. It just means we've got to. There's not much room in here. Yeah, there's not much. Oh, is that going to come off? Yeah, he's pulled it to the front. There's not much room in there, but we can just have. I have got some small dishes for two that we could use. There's a mark on here, and I was trying to get it off yesterday, but it's actually gone in the glass, and we don't know how that's happened. So that's really annoying me. So yes, we're negotiating. That being taken to pieces. So we have pulled out the slow cooker, and prior to living here, I used to use my slow cooker all the time. Let me show you the loveliness that we've created, or my husband's created. If you're vegetarian or vegan, look away. So we've made a chilli, really gorgeous chilli, but it is a chilli with beef instead of we would normally do it with minced beef. Put that back on there. So yes, when I was having the big sort out of the cupboards and the freezer and the fridges and everything, I found a pack of meat that we needed to use up. It wasn't out of date or anything or anywhere near, but I would have just gone and bought some minced beef because I tend to always have a pack of that in the freezer because it's so versatile. Well, that was a lot of wittering, wasn't it? But that's where I am. I think I'm in a mood, a stage to just have a bit of a sort out, a bit of a declutter, a bit of a renew. yeah. Right, I have been invited and I've asked if I could go onto a Zoom this morning. So I'm going to go and do that. Got my cup of tea and I will come back and speak to you later. Bye. Right, I'm just upstairs. My hair's driving me nuts. I can't find a bubble to tie it up. And I'm just sort of, I'm a little lipstick girl in the sense that my lips get dry. So I always put my lipstick on, but I've got losing them. So I just put like, what I put on? 2 lipsticks, one on top of the other. And I'm a bit like, I don't know. That's by the by. I come up here because I've got some happy mail. Yeah, I haven't spoken to you since this morning. I went on this Zoom call with the lady. So if any of you are watching, which some of them are evidently, thank you very much. Thank you. I only stayed on for a little while, just for an hour. But it was lovely. It's lovely. And it's just so nice, isn't it? If you've got a craft, you're just... there's Bronte, she's just having a sniff. Yeah, you have a craft, you're always interested, aren't you? You can talk to anybody, you know, if they're knitting or whatever. Oh my word, it was lovely. Yeah, it was really, really lovely. So I come off with a great smile on my face. So yeah, so I sat down, I've done a little bit of crochet this afternoon. Watched podcast. I watched Davina. Oh my word. Do you know what? She's another one that just lifts your spirits. I just love her. She's so cheerful. I missed the one before. It was only a short one, so I thought it was I don't know, she was just talking perhaps about a show or something that she was going to go on. I thought, oh, well, that's only 5 minutes. That's not long enough for me. I want something a little bit longer. So I'll watch that in a bit. But evidently she hadn't been well. She put a podcast up. She normally keeps me company while I'm doing my bed on a Tuesday. And yeah, she wasn't well, bless her. And you know what? She is really inspirational in the fact that she has some health issues and she just keeps going and she's so chirpy. So yeah, love you, Davina. Right, shall I show you what's arrived? Are you ready? Here's my girl. She's a little bit happy. Are you a little bit happier? Yeah, it's been like sun, rain, sun, rain. There she is. What's Mummy doing? Can you hear those pigeons? Yeah. Right, so the happy mail is some shelves. So I'm going to have a look. Yeah, I'm going to have a look and see if I can open that, but it's very heavy evidently. And I've also had another lot of happy mail, and that is, there seems to be a shortage of KitKats in the northwest. My husband went out last week, said, do you fancy anything? I said, oh, I want a KitKat, a cup of tea. Come back, no KitKats to be seen. And I'm talking about the 4-finger KitKats, not the 2-finger, definitely not the chunky KitKat, and certainly not the orange KitKat. You only have it Terry's chocolate orange. So he went, bless him, on, must have been Sunday. Yeah, Sunday. So he went to 2 shops and he couldn't get a KitKat. And he said, I don't know what is going on here. He said they'd got the chunky KitKat in one shop and they got the orange KitKat. He said, but I didn't bring you that back. And I'd said, can you bring me, if they haven't got that, I'll have a Bounty. No milk chocolate Bounties, only plain Bounties. So he gave me a picnic, which that was okay. But then I was thinking yesterday, do you know what, I'm going to go on Amazon, I'm going to order them. And they came today. Well, these parcels came today and I thought, oh my word, I've pressed the wrong button. We've got like 1,000 KitKats coming. But lucky enough, there was only 12. So Mr. Jackson's already had one of his. We've got 6 each. And he said, do you want a KitKat? And that means I want a KitKat. So if you have a KitKat, I won't feel bad. But I haven't had a KitKat yet. Perhaps I'll put it in my bar of chocolate. Now I'm waffling. I need to get these boxes open. Hi. Oh, I'm so excited. Just getting all the flat pack out. I love a good flat pack challenge. I'm not going to show you step by step. I'll show you a little bit and then a little bit and then when it's finished. So don't worry, you haven't got to sit here. Yeah, don't turn off. Don't turn off. The units I've bought are to go here, and I just had like a big mirror in the room, so which we've put out there, so people can, whenever anybody comes and stays, this is like the last room that people would stay in. It's normally, we call it Monk David's room because that's who comes and stays here with his wife. So yeah, so the mirror is out there. My husband's just going to attach it to the wall so the boys don't knock it over when they're running. And there's a couple of pictures that perhaps can go up. They were just down here because my husband didn't want to put them up. He was just a bit worried about the wood. This is a bit of the old barn. And then I had those hamper baskets and, well, a big pile of magazines behind the door that I brought up from upstairs. But there we are. So yeah, look, I've got everything. And the furniture is very similar to what I've got here. It's very light and very movable. So the idea is I could just, the idea is I could just move it all. And then I have, still got my hair up. Then I've got my ladder. That's exactly the same. Look, you can see that I've hoovered. Got a starburst in the carpet. Yes, I bought my ladder, and I think this was like the end of, I'm not quite sure when I did this. I think it was when the boys were going back to school, because I think I just completed it because Fred helped me. Oh my word, he was amazing. He helped me build that. Not sure if he helped me build the ladder, but I think he certainly helped me build the cabinet. And well, he's only just turned 4. He was amazing, absolutely amazing. So yes, I've got everything. It's all labelled and it all makes sense. So yeah, so this is going to be my crafty challenge this afternoon. And I just look, I've laid out all my bits and pieces and my tools, and then I've got, what have I got? Oh, that good. I need that. So I have a Phillips screwdriver and a flathead screwdriver, and then I have 2 kitchen knives if I need them. I'm terrible, that's for opening the boxes. My husband goes mad if I just use the knives. And then I've got my instruction book. And I'm like, yeah, well, that's all the tools I'm supposed to have. I've got a couple of them in the drawers. And then I'm off. I'll be making this. So yeah, it's funny, isn't it? What makes people happy? So I'm going to be busy just doing this. So I'll see you a bit later.
I might.
Don't say that.
Oh, sorry.
Did you put these just in here?
Sorry, did I put what? Just in one.
In the ladder?
Yeah.
What?
No, you've got the one way round. Take it apart and twist the top one round.
Oh. Oh, I can't move. Oh, that's better.
Okay, would be. Some 8 months ago.
I couldn't see the instruction book.
You've got it there. No, you haven't.
You've got it.
I don't think you need the instruction book, Mr. Sorchek.
Well, I'm obviously challenged.
You are?
Oh, that's only an Allen key.
Where do you want it?
I was just going to put it behind my desk, you know, by the wall where the...
Here?
Yeah. I can move. I'll help you. Or are you strong enough? 4. I'm lucky.
Where do you want it there?
Yes, please. Press record, and then it record. Oh, can you tell how happy I am? Yes, let me turn you around. And instead of, wow. Oh, wait a minute. Yes. Instead of all of that, my son better not come home because he won't be able to get to his door. So instead of all that touch, creativeness in waiting. Yeah, oh, that sounds good, doesn't it? We have this, look, have the full experience of coming in. Oh, I can open the door. Oh, look. Yay. Let me just go and stand on the other side. Oh, look at that. Oh, my word, just look at that. I'm so happy. So happy. Oh, and I've got space, I think, if my measurements are correct, to put one more there. Yes. Yay! That wasn't bad for an afternoon's work. Oh, bless him. He's been cut all those bushes. And I said to him, can you just help me? And he said, will you just, can I do it tomorrow? I said, oh, can I just have one up? Come and help me. I'm not asking you to do it yourself. So, yeah, we sat and worked together. That's a test for marriage, isn't it? Flat pack furniture. Oh, is my face dirty? Oh no, this reflection on my glasses. Oh my word. Right, I think I might get it's so hot up in here. All I have is that little skylight. There's no other window in this room. I mean, that window. Turn the camera around, Karen. There we are. That window over there, which is beautiful, and I really do like it. I can't open them. So I don't know if that's like a building reg kind of thing, because otherwise, yeah, we'd fall out. Out the window. Oh my word, I'm a happy bunny today. So yes, really pleased, really pleased, and really good flat pack furniture. So I've got a few pieces in here, and it's just supposed to be, well, temporary come semi-permanent, in the sense of, yeah, we might be moving. Well, I'm always moving. I don't think I've truly settled here. I'm such a townie. We're thinking in our doddering old age, we need to downsize, and that's when I would have a proper room. That's when I'm not going to entertain anymore. I'm just going to be the elderly relative that's going to be invited, and I can sit in the corner, do my knitting. I'll be quite happy. I'll be, I can't wash up. I'm not a guest. I'm a guest. Now I'm talking nonsense. Right, I'm going to go and get washed and dressed. I have had a bath this morning, but yes, just so you know that I'm not smelly or horrible or anything like that. But yeah, I need to freshen up. So, do you want to meet me for a cup of tea on the couch and for our last time in in July. I've got a piece of annoying hair. I better not cut it off, otherwise I'll get told off by my daughter. All right, my lovelies. Oh, I love it when a plan comes together. But I'm not looking outside. Don't tell anybody, will you, that all that stuff that was there is there. I hope my son doesn't watch the podcast because he'll be on at me going, how can I get my room? What am I doing? I'm coming home. Get it out. Right, see you later. Well, hello. Oh my word, look at my fringe. Oh. Right, this is the last, well, it's not the last time, I'm just over exaggerating, aren't I? It's the last time for this month for our vlogs, and that is our vlogs. I make them and you come and keep me company. You come and sit on my couch. I'm so excited about those shells. I can't wait till tomorrow. I might even try this evening to go back up and try put the other one together. So yeah, I was going to call you my darlings because that's what I call. So you're my darlings. You're my little chicks. Oh, so I thought, right, before I get into all the sentimental slushy stuff, I'll just go through my craft, what I have managed to do. Well, I think I've kind of think out. I think I've packed a lot in. It's been a busy month, and I've been out and about and all that kind of thing, which you will have seen. But we started off with the Jubilee, didn't we? So I got a cup of tea. So cheers. So we started off with the Jubilee, and I was busy, I think, making some things for the table. And I don't think I've come on and spoken about it. I'm so bad, you see, so bad. Such a bad podcaster. Let me put my glasses on. Whether that makes it actually look... I'm my teeth in. Whether that actually makes any difference, I don't know. But I can perhaps look as if... Oh my word, they're so filthy. I can perhaps look as if I know what I'm talking about. Right, so I was still busy making these crowns. I've just realised, I've just remembered, I've forgotten something's upstairs, but I'm not going to go and get it because it's no further on than when I showed you the other day, so it's not worth me showing you again because I'll just bore you. So I was making these crowns for our table for the Jubilee. I never realised that there is such a following with Terry's chocolate orange and having all these little gifts. I think my daughter made me a Christmas pudding last year and I love it. And then I was like thinking what we could do, and I was wondering, I wonder if I could like make a little crown. I'm just going to put a search in Etsy, which I did, and we were able to come up with this. So yes, we both found this really irritating, but I powered through and made them for the pair of us, and then my daughter went off and did hers. So yeah, so that's quite, it was just something that was just a little bit of fun. So we put them on the table, and it wasn't until afterwards we realised that we'd forgotten the chocolate oranges because they're still upstairs in my daughter's wardrobe. But there we are. So we had that, and then I'd finished my Toft Queen. Yeah, this is, don't want to be, no, I'm not going to be disrespectful. I'm not going to be disrespectful. Yes, this is my beautiful Toft Queen with a mantle. Look at that. That was a work of art. Was that a work of art? No, it's a work in itself. I didn't mind doing the red bit. It was this bit I didn't like doing. And being a knitter, I'd rather just cast those stitches on and then rolled it over. So I don't know if you're a Tunisian crafter, whether you would have done that as well. And I have been influenced by, I think it's Star Stitches. The lady on there, she's a Toft addict as well, and she decided that she might want to change her in time, so she put a little tie on, which I have done, just making sure I don't drip her in my tea. Dunker in my tea. So I have done that as well. But I just loved it. I love doing her hair. Oh my word, that was, I just love that. Right, stop talking too much about that, Karen. Right, okay. So that's the Queen. Then I think what have I got down here? Oh, I'll crochet granny squares. I was on that as well. And I think I showed you, was it yesterday that I'd finished the front? Da-da! Da-da! So I finished the front, and I lost one. I didn't lose. I'd run out of yarn, but then I found one by my bedside cabinet. So I've now completed all of the granny squares. So there's a big pile there, and there's a big pile there, so you can see them. So I think what I need to do now is work out how to. I think it needs a little bit of a border around, and my daughter says I need to stuff the cushion in so that it looks puffed, kind of thing. So I'm going to do that. I also made my garden party bag. And I have another bag, that's what I remembered, that's got it has the same material as one of my friends made me this, because she knows how crackers I am. Beautiful, isn't it? So now that I've finished with my granny squares, I'm going to be able to utilise that. So I've made a similar bag with this material and a box bottom. And I gifted some as well. So I was quite busy with that. And then, so that's where I'm up to with that. Well, these are my socks that I got finished and posted yesterday. I just have, one end. I was a bit cheeky. So these are my Ukrainian socks. So I posted these in Dear Designs socks, Year of the Socks 2022. And I've also posted them in Knit for Ukraine as well, as it's a Ukrainian sock pattern. So now I have to decide what pair of socks I'm going to knit next, and I have already got the yarn in place. I don't think this is not going to be in any particular order because I just need to get it done. And then this in my Moo Mouse bag is my tube. And one of my crafting challenges is to work on my heels. That's gone under the table. It's to work on my heel. So I was looking at the Afterthought heel. I've done two, I think. Yeah, I think I've done two. So this is my third one. So I thought, I know what I'll do. I'll do a sock tube because I've seen it. And then I think I've only just put the waste yarn in and then picked it up like that. But I thought, I'll do a tube and then I'll cut my yarn. I'll do that. I'll do it all properly. As an exercise, so I know that I can do it. And oh boy, am I bored with this. So yes. So I think that is where I was at the beginning of June. And you can see how much I didn't do. And I got to there and I thought, right, okay, come on, girl. You need to get these off your needle. I'm in no hurry, but at the same time, I don't want them wasted, away. And I'm thinking this week I've done that much. So that's a lot more, isn't it? If you can, see it. And while I've been editing, that has been a useful amount of time for me to knit a few more rows on it each day. Or maybe that's bad. Perhaps that shows you how much time I spend doing my editing, because I'm not that au fait with all this technical social media. I don't know, all the new technology, shall we say? The new technology. Right. Bear with me a minute. And just like that, I'm back. I think I also finished a couple of baby knits. I finished like an not old fashioned. I think it was like a 1980s serdal pattern, which was lemon. I knitted it in a lemon, and I've gifted that, and also a lilac cotton blend, cotton bamboo blend, like a James C. Brett, I think. So that's gone. And then this was a whip that I picked up. I can't remember why I put it down, but it's the Pure Joy shawl from Hokey Lokey Telly. And I think I do have like a reasonable stash. I don't have, and it's a very personal thing. If you just want to have what you're working on, that's fine. And if you want to have enough to open a shop, then that is fine. And I think I've shown you different bits. So this was in my stash, and this is somebody that I found quite inspirational that I've started following this year is Denise from Dear Designs, because she'll make something, but she'll think about what she's going to wear it with. Whereas I haven't made many garments. I've made like the Whitmore, and which I was going to wear with jeans, and a red cardigan, but I just made that because I hadn't got one in my wardrobe. So I want to be a little bit more mindful, and I've obviously made some shawls, but just because I liked them. So I bought a dress, which I think I might have shown you. It's hanging up on the wardrobe in my sewing room. And I bought it for my birthday, which is in January, so it's a bit nippy. I didn't really want a cardigan over it because I really like the dress, but I thought, I might just, could be a little bit elegant maybe, and have like a shawl, a handmade shawl thrown over my shoulders. And it's like a khaki olive with a little sort of off-white flowers. And I thought, well, I don't want to go for the white in there. I'll go for the khaki because I think that would go better. So that was the yarn that I used, and I had to go into the second cake. My yarn cakes, which I didn't even know was a thing until like the end of last year, were from Davina at Little Workroom Crafts, and I've bought a few now. I really like them, but I understand that you can knit a yarn cozy, so I think that is on my list as well. And to go with that, I had to buy some. It is kind of a white off-white, it's very close to my dress, to go with it as a contrast. And it's the West Yorkshire Spinners Tooth Fairy, and that's all I've got. I bought 2 balls, and that's literally all I've got. So I think that will make a baby hat, pair of booties or something. So let's do like that. Oh, I haven't even shown you the garment. Oh my word! What kind of, I don't know, podcaster, vlogger am I? A crooked one, I think. Well, I don't mean like breaking the law. I get myself into some trouble. So I've blocked it, but I haven't sewn in the ends. So I lose my confidence, and I just think, oh, I'm not like this podcaster because I don't knit this thing and I don't knit that and I don't follow fashion. And I've never really been like that. And while the rest of my life I'm happy just being me, I need to think about it. Mr. Jack's just going to feed the dogs. But with Denise in mind, and put all that to one side, I have made this, and I am so chuffed with it. I have got a line, and I can see it here, and I think I need to undo it because I just sewed it in straight, but I can see it now. I think it has really bloomed. Oh, look at that. So so I'm going to come back and do my podcast and do it pretty quick in the next week, fortnight. So I'll dress up for you, dears. You'll be thinking, oh my word, that mad woman, I won't be watching, I'll be out. So that's my Pure Joy shawl. I think when I picked it up, I think I was halfway through the last wedge. Or I might have even just completed that wedge. Oh, I think I was. I must have completed this one. And then I knitted that straight and then went on to the white. So I'm not going to talk about that anymore. So that's that. And then what did I do? Oh, this is the other bag that I made for myself. I made them for my daughter as well. And I haven't picked this up. I've been very good because I've been concentrating. Oh, those socks, wasn't it? Because I wanted to get them in. And when I went to that, when we went to that shop, when you came with me, that fabric shop near my daughter's and the yarn shop, that's where I bought the yarn. And I am making. Can you hear Bronte? She wants to go out. There it is. I'm making that one, and I've literally just finished the back. There's nothing in it. It's dead easy. So that's what it is. So I've had to stop working on that, but I will get that finished. So hopefully by the time I podcast, I'll be able to say to you, ta-da! So that's that. And then, because I love making for my little, well, I can't say my little men anymore, my little people. And then I cast on, Fred's birthday is in July, so he is going to have a cable jacket, which I wanted to do last year and I didn't because I got carried away on the socks. Not socks, the shawls. So this is what I'm making. But it's a Sarah Hatton pattern, and I was using the Aldi yarn that had been in my stash, and I'd always bought it to make thread something. So I'd completed the back, and I was supposed to, his birthday's like the end of July, and it's knitted flat, and I've got to do 6 pieces. So I have done the back and the front, and that's on, I think that's still attached actually. So I've done the back and the 2 fronts. So I'm still technically ahead, but those sleeves might be a bit of work, but oh my word, am I loving that. And I've been really good and not knitted on that for a few nights, and I'm just addicted. So I think that's it. So I've got all that like on my plate and bubbling away and crossing it off, and then I went to a cast-on party. So I'll just show you my progress. Right, and I didn't fully, let me just put this away. Oh no, before I show you what I did at the cast-on party, I cast on a blanket. Oh my word. Right. Oh, excuse the rustling. Right, it's the Jenny Crow blanket, the Sunshine and Showers, and my understanding is that it's a sampler. It's a sampler blanket. That's still attached as well. That's no good. So you're going to make two. You make 4 pieces, 2 of which are one design and 2 of the other, and then you're going to make them together. And I have never done anything like this. And I really wanted to do a blanket to improve my crochet skills and just to practice some new stitches. So this is where I was. So I was just starting on the flowers, and then I did so I've been, the last sort of few rows I've been showing you like every day what progress I've made, and there's a video to accompany it, so I just watched it. And then when I did my second piece, I realised that I've put these in the wrong place. They need to go, these are the stalks, and these bits need to go in there. So I need to undo that and do this. Are you ready for this loveliness? Oh my word. I was saying to my husband, oh, look at this. I think it's getting a bit tired of me. Whenever you like, just do something, you're like, oh my word. Right. So here we are. Ta-da! Oh my word, how gorgeous is that? So from, let me just go, right. So you can get all the loveliness in. It's too long. So behind it is that turquoise. So you can see from there, but if I turn it round, you'll see like the turquoise is like flapping about. Evidently, the next stitch I do is going to pull that turquoise up, and it's don't know what it's supposed to be. It's going to be a textured piece, probably about that big. And you go in the front post and the back posts, which I have done before, and because I've made a blanket. I'm just thinking it wouldn't be a waffle blanket, crochet waffle blanket. So going to do that, and then right, let's go cast on party. And I had got 2 things in mind, and I thought, oh, I need a pair of socks, so I pulled this pattern out, which is because I want to join in with the Crazy Sock Ladies sock camp, and my bags are upstairs, so I'm going to finish them this weekend. So I thought, oh, I'll do this, and this is cables. Can you see that in black and white? Yeah. And I've already picked out my yarn, which it was the wrong pattern and the wrong yarn to go together. So I've undone it. But I'm quite happy with that, because I think sometimes when we're crafting, we can really like something and maybe we have got the wrong yarn, or the pattern's wrong for the yarn, whatever. It doesn't mean to say there's anything technically wrong with the pattern or the yarn. The kind of two don't marry. A bit like, I don't know, can I think? No, I can't. I was going to say Marmite and Toast, but I don't think that's right. You either love Marmite or you hate it. There's no in between. So this is just like a plain sock. So for the prompt for Dear Designs sock of the year for July is going to be bright. So I think that'll be ideal. That'll be ideal. Oh, that'll be ideal. And maybe, oh, excuse me. To apologise. That's what happens when you go out and give Mr. Jax a cup of tea and go outside. I might try a different heel because I'll have done 3 afterthought heels. So yeah, I'll perhaps look and see if I can do another heel. So that's that. Yeah, so it's all go here, isn't it? On this podcast, you come on, I show you cross stitch that I haven't started, cross stitch that's got 12 stitches, and a ball of yarn that's been unwound. Hey, please don't unsubscribe. That's what I was looking in before. Oh, and this, what's been living in this, is my Spectra. And we thought it was named after James Bond, but I don't know. No further on because I just did this first bit, which I love, but these will be sort of July projects. Look at that yarn. So I've literally just done this. This is just like a little roundup. And then my final object, which I had no intention of starting until I kind of cleared the decks, and I will be starting on this because I've done my swatch, is my love note. So we all know what the love note is, or I would think most of us would know, wouldn't we? Many of you have knitted it. I'm trying to knit from stash, just for the fact that I bought it and I've got a lot, and I did my research in the sense of found somebody that I've used Rowan Creative Linen with a lace weight yarn, so I'll have that, and somebody on Ravelry has made one and it's beautiful. We are a different shape, and I can appreciate that. I am a Renaissance figure. Yeah, it would have been like the Kate Moss if I'd have lived a couple of centuries ago, 2 or 3 centuries ago. But yeah, so I've done my swatch and I'm quite happy with the fabric I've got. I've done all my measurements and I've evidently got gauge. And I've spoken to a lot of people about it, and I keep talking to people about it. So this is my, it's on the floor. So I have those two colours. Yeah, that's the lace weight and that's the Rowan. And it does actually say to have a provisional cast on, and I was reading it and I'm thinking, like I'm not gonna do that. I think I'll just like cast on and do that. That's perhaps a question I could maybe ask some people. And that's it, and just like that, that's it. Oh, we've been talking for 22 minutes. Crumbs. If you ask anybody, I don't normally talk that much, unless I know you. Well, my lovelies, I am going to love and leave you. So thank you so much. Thank you for your comment. Thank you so much for your comments, and I have had some amazing comments. That's not what I'm looking for. That's not why I do it, but I do truly. I'm just touched. I'm just blown away by what some of you have said to me. So thank you for being just so kind and so generous with sharing your time, and whether you've left me a comment, whether you've just liked my page, whether you've just watched me, thank you. And yeah, I end June with the fact that I've just hit 1,000 subscribers, and I am truly blown away and humbled at that. Yeah, and the comments, my word, some of them they just made, I was just blushing. I was like, oh my word. So yeah, thank you so much. Thank you. And thank you to Danny and Alex that have been doing their their vlogs through June. Thank you for, I think Alex has been so inspirational to me, making me think about myself, think about my body and my outlook. And when I did March, I'd been to the doctors, hadn't I? Because I thought maybe that I was type 2 diabetic, like, or on that way. But evidently I'm not, but there's changes I need to make, and which I have been carrying on. And yeah, I think Alex is, she's just amazing. All these squats that she's been doing, that she's even got Gaynor doing them. And I had like my daughter's partner was doing them, and even Mr. Jacks did 30 the other week. I'd forgotten how many I was doing, because at the beginning of the month, as Alex was doing, she was doing 10 in one go, 10 times to get the 100. Then as the month's gone on, she was putting more in. And this is, so I got myself a little book, and I was writing it down. So I was doing my 10, and then I was going up to, well, no, that's not 10 there, is it? That's 15. So then I was doing my 10, and then I went from 15 to 16, and then I was like in my 20s, and then I got to 30, and then I started last Sunday doing 2 lots of 50, and I have done 2 lots of 50 every day since then, and that suits me. I do 50 in the morning, and I do 50 in the evening. One day I thought, right, okay, let's just see if I can do 100, and I got to 70 something, and my legs were hurting, and I thought, no, actually, it suits me, because just with my mindset, I'll do 50 in the morning, that sets me up for the day. And then if I do that 50 in the evening, when you go and have your bath or whatever, just before you get in, it makes me end the day properly. And I've started doing the plank. I just can't believe, I'm walking more, I've got my watch, and I can't believe that I am what I'm doing. So, thank you, Alex. So yes, my lovelies, I'm going to come back. I will do a podcast, and I might even have a surprise for you. So just want to say thank you very much, and I can't wait to see you guys again. So thank you so much.